Okay, so anyways, I built a new computer, and oh, sorry, that's my bedroom. What I meant to show you was these cool, nifty. Oh, that wasn't the LED light button, was it? Okay, well, my computer's starting back up. That's what I meant to show you. Look at these nifty, nifty little LED lights. Isn't that cool? And definitely helps performance. So anyways, I built this with my own two hands. And what you're going to see now are the remains of my old computer. So, yeah. Okay. You're just gonna wanna. Okay, maybe this is a little difficult to do with one hand. Boom! This is the inside of a computer. Look at all that. Isn't that just fantastic? So we're gonna start with the basic stuff, right? So, I don't know what I'm doing. If we just looking right here, these are sticks of RAM. Now they look kind of sketch. It's because they are. Now most sticks of RAM, would actually be a useful amount, like say 8 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes. These are 2 gigabyte sticks of RAM. Now you can see that there's two of them, right? So there's channels 3 and oh wait, I already messed up. Channels 2 and 4, and then channels 1 and 2. Now I think when you're building a PC, what you're gonna want to do is like put them in like 2 and 4 or something. I don't know. I'm not a professional. So basically what RAM does, if I'm not an idiot, which is very likely that I am, RAM basically is like the carbohydrates of the computer world. It gives like quick memory, but as far as efficiency of storage, it is like non-existent. So it's like, oh, you're trying to load a thing? Better use RAM. I can open 20 tabs of Chrome at the same time. It's good for multitasking. That's what it is. Now, underneath this fan that I'm not going to take out is the CPU. And don't mind all the cables. This thing is... it's dead to me anyways. So this right here, this is the CPU cooler. Now, I don't care about moving the fan when it's off. Don't do that. Do not. So this is the CPU cooler. As you can see, this is a heat sink right here. What the heat sink does is... well, it sinks the heat. You see, there's all these little ridges and these spines. This is made out of aluminum. So what it does is it has so much surface area that it traps the heat all up in here instead of, down in the motherboard or the CPU. And this fan, blows it out. And this fan right here is the exhaust fan. As you can see, there is no airflow in this PC. It was not made for gaming, which is why, my videos are really poor quality. Now this right here is the graphics card. It is in, well, I don't know what it is, but it's a Radeon. So this graphics card, what a graphics card does is basically the CPU can handle basic visual things, but if you're going to be doing something like, say, I don't know, playing a game in HD or something, your graphics card is what's going to determine how effective it is. Now this graphics card only has one fan. So it was not handling heat very well, which would explain all the stuttering and the lack of quality on my other videos, but my new one's pretty good. So when you're looking to improve your gaming experience, your graphics card is probably what you should be looking for. That being said, be sure that your motherboard is compatible with your graphics card, or something. Now this box right here is the power supply. As you can see, this is where all the cables come from, because this literally supplies power to the entire thing. If I had RGB lights in this thing, it would do that. If it didn't, then it wouldn't. But this is what causes your fans to spin. This is what causes your graphics card to work, your CPU. It's like taking a battery out of a cell phone. If you don't have it, it won't work. I'm trying to think of what else there is. So this right here is where your hard drive would go, or your solid state drive. Either one works. I will say SSDs are just objectively better than hard drives. I'm sorry, it's true. Now the difference between hard drives and solid state drives. is the fact that hard drives rely on a disk, right? A little disk spins inside of them, holds all your information. Now, as far as mass storage goes, yeah, hard drives, for the price, have significantly more storage than solid state drives. Like my 2 terabyte that I bought for my new PC, I think has, if I'm not mistaken, it cost me around $70-80 for 2 terabytes, whereas my 500 gigabyte solid state drive cost about as much. I could be wrong. I think I can't remember. Now this right here is a cable that I forgot the name of, so I'll put it on screen. And this is the no, this is the power supply. This is the God. I'm so stupid. This is the important one. See this little cable? You're like, oh, that's unassuming. What is it? What could it possibly do? This is what takes your information from your hard drives and puts it into the motherboard, which I haven't talked about enough. The motherboard it just holds everything. It's like you know. I don't need to explain it. So as far as internals go, this computer's pretty weak, because it was not. It's an 11-year-old computer or something. No, 9 years old. But it's close. What matters is this tech was made before HD was like a thing, widely available. And you can tell that this was not designed for gaming, at most office work, because the airflow is about this, and this little thing in front, and these grates in the back. That is literally it for airflow. Which means that when this thing gets hot, it gets hot. And it crashes. This thing crashed so many times. You have no freaking idea how many times this stupid thing crashed. So anyways, if you enjoyed that video, which I don't know why you would because it kind of sucked and I threw it together in 10 minutes, then you know the drill.